Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well and have a great day. We are here on Airfield, Himmels, Field, Dorf, over on the East Spawn, and we have a new map basically here, or at least a significantly changed map, especially for the heavy brawling area and to some extent the middle hill as well. We're not going to see the whole thing here, but as we respond into the east side, I'll show you some of the heavy brawling area. I happen to be in my Object 260. Running some bounty equipment on there, and we're going to head over towards the brawling area. Now, this is the first time I played this map, and I don't even think I've been back on it since this game, to be honest. Haven't had enough time to play a whole bunch lately, and I've only seen this map, I believe, once, maybe twice. I guess it's twice now that I think about it. I do have a medium game on it at some point. But you'll notice it's quite different right off the bat. I'm sure some of you have already been onto this map a bit. This whole sniper thing is basically changed. It's a bit further back now. And you've got this one here. It doesn't look like, unless there's some kind of crazy boosting, that you can even get up on this particular piece. There's a hangar right here, old Quonset hut style hangar hanging out right there. You'll notice that the perch is a bit different. In fact, it's pretty easy to get up there without being shot. Although there are some opportunities. There you go. I got a ricochet off of a Leopard, unfortunately. Right there. So with a fast enough tank, you can get to that ramp right there behind me. And there are a few pixels to shoot through at guys going up the hill. So lower tiers maybe with some of the kind of slower tanks, but right off the bat you can see this is very different. We've got very tall mountains right here. We've got the little perch on each side where their Progetto and Leopard are and where our EBR and Leopard is, but it's a bit different in there. There are still bushes here, so you can shoot across. And one of the other big differences, let's see if I move forward enough to see it. It's hard to see, but way over here there's a ramp coming down through. And if we get down onto the map, you can definitely see it at about F5 and 6 on the border. You can actually come down a ramp from that middle hill right there. So the middle hill's been changed. All of this has been changed. There's two routes, one around this way, one around the left. And of course there's the bottom as well, with some stuff going on there. So take a look at how this goes. Kind of a heavy brawling area right here. There are some shots from TD positions back behind there, but they're not nearly as good from what I can tell. If you do go boiling around this corner over here, just pushing in, then you will get sniped at by their TDs, which are way back here on, what, D2 or so, as well as I have a good number of sniperinos sitting back behind me, a 4005, a STB, and something else back there. So I'm just kind of letting this develop. I haven't been on this map yet. Like I said, it was my first attempt right here. So we've got the Type 5 hanging out. And I thought I'd come over here and see what kind of side scraping / heavy poking options there are. Since very nice that I can kind of poke there and not immediately get shredded by TDs from the background. But as we will find out, this is exposed to artillery. Now, it's a fairly narrow spot here. If you look at the cone as the shot would have to come in, you're talking about it already having to be somewhere around D, E, F, maybe G1 right back in here. So it's a fairly narrow cone. It's pretty high terrain on either side. I'm hugging the side, so all of the stuff to the north would have a little harder time shooting me. But as you will see here in a moment, they don't have an entirely impossible time finding me. There's a shot going out towards the back. Their bat chat rages into the backfield, just kind of stirring trouble up back there. So we'll do a little side scrape. We'll kind of see how we got it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. No idea. We'll just see what kind of heavy brawling possibilities are right here now. Now this is pretty standard, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's heavies peeking and poking. There's a hold down spots. Obviously the mouse is hold down. I'm basically hold down behind this little ridge right in front of me. Oh, there's the arty. So they do have a shot. Another shot into him there. APCR is not penning, doesn't have the oomph on the mouse turret, so we're going to have to switch over to heat. I'm going to back out because the T92 HMC dropped 400 on me, so that was kind of painful. We'll try to make him forget about me, and then we'll sneak back in here. The team is already doing some good work. They had some YOLO artists head in there and got wiped out. One of their arties was spotted by the EBR or STB or something in the backfield. That was the guy, I believe, that shot from down south here. They saw the shot go out. So right off the bat, we're already up 4-1. This is looking good. Notice the places that peoples are playing. The places people are playing are kind of odd. The E100's back here. He-Man, I don't know. There's an Object 140 in the bush there. Very strange. There was an STB back here. I think he went somewhere else. He must have gone over the middle there, old Croc-Do. And there's another 4005. Are they platoon? No, we just have two 4005s that are up there. So take some of this with a bit of a grain of salt in terms of whether or not this is going to be meta or not, the way we're fighting it. I think heavies are going to kind of go to this position, but I've got some people in really odd spots here. And, of course, they're Bat Chat yellowed in, which never good for their team. Leopard pushes in. I thought that was being kind of aggressive. Kind of surprised as well, though, that he didn't get tapped by the grill. Maybe the grill fired at something. I don't know what the firing solutions or exposure is to their sniper spots back here, but I feel like a good portion of that can see right here and support these guys. But there are some higher rocks in the way, so we'll have to see what happens here. The Leopard actually gets away with it. It's a Type 5H and a 4005, and I really don't want to get double tapped by them. The Leopard's being very aggressive. He sneaks a shot in there. The 4005 comes in, and he wants to shoot the Leopard and does so. And looks like he tracks him or something. That's what yes, he tracked the Leopard. That guy's hating life. The Type 5 ignores me, so I'll take that opportunity to come in. There's their Grill A back there. And I thumped him. Now, let's take a look at that. Wow, look at that. All right, so there are not very good firing solutions. Looks like maybe over here to the north, there are shots on this middle. Very interesting. That's going to let this brawl develop a little bit more. Vice everybody being super scared to just come around the corner and get slapped by TDs. Kind of beat up on this guy. The T-57 comes in. He has a heyday, and now we're just going to keep on pushing. Type 5 takes a shot on backing out, doesn't get anything out of it. Rust shot by me. I take a couple hits. All right, so sort of forgot the Progetto. That's kind of the same as it was. If you come around this corner right here, the guys up on the little perch will have shots on you. So now I'm running for my life just a bit. And unfortunately, I don't notice the Lion up there to the north. Plus the Progetto's slapping me. This kind of sucks. And I really thought that it was over right here. Okay, just a bit of an over-aggressive push. 57's coming in. The Maus actually bounce. And when the Lion hit me the first time, I figured, well, that's that, right? That Lion's going to get me, or maybe this grill or something. But I think he actually is either out of shots. Yeah, I believe he's out of shots. And then he gets absolutely nuked by the 4005, and the Maus misses me. So I didn't deserve to survive that, but I did. I did want to show this. You cannot get up this, at least not with this tank. I believe maybe if you've got a really high power to weight and a running start, you might be able to zing up that portion. So that is mostly a dismount from there as opposed to a way to get back up. That's kind of interesting. So with the Lion out, we'll just snap this guy. Why not? It's tier 10, lights him on fire, and he dies. So up to 3,400 and 2,000 assist. And really, I should probably be out of this game, but we'll take it. Here's another spot. I thought I was going to go right up there, but there's another little spot that you can't climb. And I'm assuming the corresponding... I'm not sure what it looks like, to be honest, over there by that Quonset hut. I'm assuming you can't get up over there either. So part of the learning process, trying to figure out what's going on with the different maps or with the changes in the maps. And that's it. We're not going to get any more damage out of this. Let's see this. So the T-92 HMC was, you can see where that shot came out. I'll show you if I can line this up. So he was, yeah, in G or so. Now I don't know whether he moved around or anything when he took shots at me, but that's where he is right now. So it looks like I said, to affect that heavy zone, it would be D, E, F, and G. And frankly, to get the north part of the road, where we were trying to climb up the little ridges right there, you would really have to be probably in D or C to get shots on that spot. And I think D and C might actually be able to get shots in the middle part if you actually push through and come around the corner. So watch out for that. You're still able to be hit by artillery right there, but there is a little bit more protection. And I don't know if you remember, but you could sit down in K1 or on the other side on, what was it, K0, and you could really bomb the snot out of guys fighting over here, right? When they were used to be hiding on the other side of the rock and you had the angle on them. Well, I don't see much of that angle left. I don't know if maybe you can get up and over this big rock and still potentially hit them from there, and the same thing from here. We'll have to take a look at that with Artie. But they've done it looks like they've done a bit of a number on what the Artie can support over there. At least they're going to have to be in a different position. There you go, Airfield from the East spawn. Just a quick look, first game, how it went. Let me know what you guys think down below. Anything you learned on Airfield, go ahead and chuck that down in the comments so that people can start learning how to play the new setup on that map. That's all I've got for today. Have a good one. We will see you.